Okay, so the next game we're going to talk about is Potion Explosion, which came out in 2016. It's ages 8+, 2 to 4 players, and it takes 30 to 45 minutes to play. On the Board Game Geek overall rating is a 7.2 out of 10. Its overall rank is 415 out of over 15,000 games ranked, and its family rank is 74 out of 1,600 games, so it's ranked pretty high. And one of the reasons why we got this is because it was on sale for Tabletop Day, and so we've been avoiding it for a while. In fact, when I showed it to you about a year ago, you weren't too interested in it.
Not at first, no.
And then sometimes I'll get games even when she thinks that it's not going to be good.
Right.
One would be Spinderella, which we'll review down the road. She thought it would be a horrible game.
He'll never let me forget that either.
But anyway, so we took a chance, we got it, and we liked it a lot. So here is the components. So each player gets this dashboard starting with 2 potions. These are 2 complicated ones. You usually will have a basic one. And you're trying to score the most points before so many prizes are won. And so you'll see here that this particular potion is worth 5 points. So in a 2-player game, when the 4 prizes are gone, the game ends. Each player gets an equal amount of turns. In a 3-player game, it's 5 prizes. In a 6-player game, it's 6 prizes. So how do you get these? Well, when you get 3 of a kind, so if I were to complete this potion and have 3 of these, then I would get a prize, and this is worth 4 points. And each one of these is worth 5, 11, and another 5. So that would be 21, 25 points I would have so far. And you can get another prize if you get 5 different potions. So there are basically 8 suits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you get 5 of the 8 suits, you could also get another prize. Now, one rule that we didn't play right is that you can only get 5 different suits once in the game, but you can get 3 of a kinds as many times as you possibly can. And so it's actually possible if in a 2-player game to get more than 4 prizes, so that on the last turn, say Julie took the last one and I got another 3 of a kind, I would get one out of the common pile. So you could actually end up with more than 4 prizes distributed amongst the players in a 2-player game. It's just that you go into the final round when the first player grabs the last prize. Now these are, you can ask the doctor for help. So that means you can take a marble anywhere from here, but you'll get -2. So the basic mechanics, player turn order of the game is that you can grab a marble from here. You can place marbles from your wild beaker here, and you can use a special ability or call on the doctor for help. Just real quick here before I forget, here are the different special abilities you can get when you grab a potion, which I'm not going to go into right now. But here's what makes the game really cool. So I need black, blue, and red, and blue and yellow to complete this potion. So let's say I grab this black here. Now you notice that I just lost my black marble. That's what's cool about it. Okay, so I'll just take it from here instead. So I place the black marble here, and notice that when 2 marbles touch, you also get to take those as well. So that's why it's called Potion Explosion, because you're looking for combinations. So now I have this many marbles on that potion. I still need 2 more blue and 2 more red, and that would end my turn. Then the other players would go, let's say on my next turn, I take this black one. I can't use it right now, but I will get these 2 yellow. No other marbles touched other than those 2 yellow. And so next turn, let's say I grab this red. I touched all those blue. So then I would get these 3 blue.
And then your reds.
And then I would get those reds. So that's what's cool about this game is you get what's called a Potion Explosion. This would go here. And you can decide, and these reds touch. In fact, I'm going to get even more blue. See how the blue touched? So now I have all these extras. I can place the blue here and the red here. I've completed this potion, and I have those extras to use on a later turn. So what would happen then is I would take these off, put it in here, I would add it to here. Now I have 3 of a kind. And I would get that. Now you can use as many abilities as you have once. So if I really wanted to complete that, I can use 2 of these potions and then grab 2 yellow anywhere I want. You do not get explosions when you use special abilities, so I would have completed that one. So I throw that on there, and then I would add that to other abilities I can use later on. And then there would be some common piles that I can draw from and say I take these 2, and that would end my turn.
What about those marbles that are just kind of hanging out?
Oh, yeah. So the way that works, you got to distribute them as evenly as possible. Now, we're missing 1 marble. We still have to contact the manufacturer to get 1. Even though they gave us extras, we still do not have enough. We're missing 1. So
It's a black one, I think.
yeah, Asmodee does a good job of replacing pieces, so we'll get that from them. So let's take a look at how the game plays in real time, actually sped up time. So here we are. We played with our son, one of the few times when we can get our older children now to play with us.
Yep. This is our youngest son we're playing with.
Yes. So you can see you set up the potions in 5 common piles. And Julie just took her turn. She had some leftover marbles. She put it in her beaker. And I just went, David's going. So again, part of the strategy is to try to get those explosions where when you take a marble, it causes other marbles of the same color to touch. So then you can grab those as well. Now, Julie just completed 1. And again, I'm moving things around so you can get them into the camera. So she completed 2 potions that turn. In fact, I think you won this game.
I think it was one of the times I finally did win, yes.
And the reason why she was able to complete the other potion is because she used the special ability of the potion she just completed, used that ability to complete the other potion.
Yep, I stole your marbles.
That was the ability you used? Yeah, I don't remember. So there you go. I completed 1 potion. Now I'm deciding which one to take.
And then
So
David's waiting.
I took that one. Now David's going to do his turn, David Jr.
And he's taking forever to figure out what the heck he wants.
So that's one of the things with this game is there's a little bit of analysis paralysis trying to come up with the best play. Now Julie just did her turn.
Oh, look at all that blue I just took. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, and so the extras go there. And what we do is we turn them upside down. We not only turn them over, but we turn them upside down to show that we've used a special ability.
Right.
And so, like I said, you keep on playing. Let's see where we're at in the game here further along. So you can see that, again, you're trying to compete to get as many points as possible. You do that by getting potions. David has 2 prizes. Julie has 1. I don't think I've won 1 yet.
I don't know.
No, I have
I
not
don't think
because
you
there's
have.
only 5.
Right.
So
You lost.
I came in last place.
I
this
think I
game.
totally kicked your butt this time, which is very rare for me to beat him.
So you just completed another potion.
Yep. Well, I'm
And
just
the reason
cooking.
why you have 5 different ones. That's why you got your prize. Whereas
Right.
David not only has 5 different ones, but he has 3 of a kind.
He's 3 of a kind. Lucky guy.
All right, so let's talk about why we liked this game here.
Okay. Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
You can go first.
Okay. Well, obviously, it's the marbles. The marbles are like the best thing. They are so much fun. They're just like, you just remember when you're a kid playing marbles. They're just fun. I like hearing them smack together. I like the colors. Very fun. It's a race game. You're trying to get the most points. So obviously it's very competitive. And when I play with the 2 Davids, it's nasty competitive.
Well, there's only a couple of special abilities where you can really... There's actually only 1, and I'll show that real quick here.
Okay.
Let me take that off here.
Sure.
And that's this ability here where...
Is
see
that the
here.
right one?
Is that the one?
I think it's the one below
Yeah,
it.
this one. Steal all the
Oh.
ingredients of another player. So on your beaker, this is the one where you can mess with somebody.
Yep.
And then you could try to take marbles you think someone's going for. But really, it's not that mean of a game. But it is
No.
competitive because you are trying to go for things before other people.
Yes. And I like the different potion powers. They're fun. You know, sometimes you get the same ones and you get to use them over and over, but I like mixing it up a little bit. I think that's more fun.
Yeah.
the potion artwork is really neat. I think whoever designed it, good job. And it's a great family game. It's a lot of fun. It's just lots of laughs. And, if you're looking for something fun to play with your family, I highly recommend this one. It's really good. What about you, Dave?
Well, I like the marble mechanic like you did. Again, we came up with our lists separately. We didn't tell each other our lists, so you'll see that's why there's some overlap.
Well, it's because we've been married for 22 years and we kind of think alike now.
Right. So cool set collection variants. In other words, there's a lot of games where you got to collect sets of things.
Yeah.
And so this is just a cool way to do that you're collecting marbles to complete basically cards, even though they're cut out to be potions.
Yeah.
So it's not too mean of a take that, but there's just enough that, there is some of that. So, because sometimes you play games that you're going to see the next one, there's really no way to mess with each other. But this one you can a little bit. And then, again, this is not necessarily positive. I did tell you I had to glue it I glued the bottom part so it wouldn't fall apart. Now you can still take apart, I'll show you here. You can still take apart the top part here, this part. But the bottom part I had to glue because I guess I was just too clumsy, like I said, and I had to glue it. And then, like I said, there is some analysis paralysis. You can sit there for a little bit trying to find. So again, if I go back to this screen here, a player might be sitting there going, okay, if I take this red one here, I'll get these two blue. So again, they'll be looking for the best plays like that. And there's not too many explosions in this one. But again, that's what players will take the most time looking for.
I agree.
So let's take a look at how we rated it.
Okay. Wow, I did better than you. I said it was excellent.
Which is kind of funny because you didn't even want to try it at first.
I know. I poo-pooed the idea at first, and now I really like it. I will suggest that we play it. I think it's a lot of fun. I can't wait to play it with my family, like my parents, David's parents. I think it's a really fun, like I said, it's a fun game. I like the marble movement is just the best.
Yeah, I mean, there's other games that are set collection, but it's because of the marble mechanic that makes it more enjoyable than others. So you can see since April 25th? Yeah, April 25th. We've played it 6 times. So it is on our list of things that we'll choose from. You'll see our collection in a future video, but we have over 2,000 games. So for a game to get played that often, it's usually not only because it's new, but it likely will be played for a long time.
I agree. Yeah.
So anyways, we'll go on to the next game.
All right, let's do it.